He happened to glance out the window, but what he saw shocked him. The driver was secretly drinking alcohol, and the boss was already on his way downstairs. He didn't want to get involved, but a strong sense of responsibility wouldn't allow him to stand by idly, so he went out and said to the driver,
I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable, but I just happened to have looked out the window and it appeared you were drinking something from a paper bag.
Ben gave the driver two choices, either tell the boss himself that he couldn't drive, or Ben would do it. The driver hesitated, then forced a smile as he opened the car door for the boss, pretending nothing had happened. But when he met Ben's serious gaze, he relented and said he wasn't feeling well and requested leave. So, Ben ended up driving the boss himself. He safely drove the boss to his destination. When the boss got out of the car, he casually mentioned he was a bit hungry, so Ben went to buy him breakfast. It was just a small gesture, but it made a strong impression. What the boss didn't know was that this considerate man was once the chairman of a printing company. He had applied for this job simply because he saw the senior intern ad while shopping. Ben didn't need the money. He just wanted to do something meaningful. He had been retired for years. His children had their own lives, and since his wife passed away, he felt lonelier than ever. He spent 3 years traveling the world, trying to fill the void, but every time he returned home, the silence felt more oppressive. He enjoyed learning new things and loved being around young people. Outwardly, Ben's retirement life seemed fulfilling, but deep down he felt something was missing. So, in his 70s, Ben made a bold decision to apply to be an intern at this company. With 40 years of experience, he got the position without any difficulty. Ben took his work seriously, but on the very first day, he encountered a problem. He couldn't use the company's new laptop. Fortunately, a colleague nearby noticed and quietly helped him. He joined a fast-growing women's fashion e-commerce company. The founder, Jules, had grown it from a 20-person startup to a company with over 200 employees in just 18 months. Her success came from a relentless attention to detail. From product packaging to logistics, Jules handled everything personally. To save time, she even rode a bicycle around the office, forcing her assistant to jog to keep up. When people learned Ben was assigned to assist Jules, they couldn't help but feel sorry for him. She was known for being strict, and working under her wasn't easy, but Ben remained calm and confident. He arrived at her office on time, ready to work. To his surprise, Jules told him the company hired senior interns only as part of a community initiative, with no real work planned for him. In fact, she suggested transferring him to another department, but Ben spoke up. He wasn't there to sit around and collect a paycheck. Seeing how serious he was, Jules promised to find him something to do, then dismissed him. Ben didn't waste any time. He worked late every day, only going home after Jules had left. Days passed, and still no tasks were assigned to him, but Ben never got discouraged. He helped where he could, sharing his sales knowledge with younger colleagues. Jules began to notice that Ben wasn't just keeping busy, he genuinely cared about the work.